Okay, and we are back with another video, back here at Manchester as usual. And before I do anything, let's just get this in our usual setup config. So I'll just pull the parking brake. And go alright, cold and dark. So we are back here at oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Wow. Manchester. We're going to have a flight today over to France, Paris Beauvais. Although it's actually saying it's called Beauvais Beauvais Teal Airport. So I've bought the scenery for that as well. Can't remember actually who created it, but I'll have a look anyway later on. I'll put it in the description of the video. And let me just pull up some info here. And as you can see in Pilot's Life Chapter 2, this is our flight today. So it's looking like it's going to take around an hour and 15 minutes. So I'll actually just go ahead and fire that up. On a few updates as well. There's a huge update for FSLTL and a decent update again for GSX Pro. So we'll see what those are like in a second. But I'll fire on some music. Put some nice audio in the background, some turboprop. See if we can see that in a second. Whoa, that was a bit loud. And is there something? Has there something been started up over here? I don't think there's any traffic. I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, what I will do is I will get GSX. No, what I'll do first. Will I get GSX first? I'll try GSX and see how we go. And I will request the catering service first. It's looking like it's working anyway. There we go. And
catering vehicles are on their way.
Okay, beautiful. And before we do anything, actually, I'll just get rid of the stairs. Get the battery on, and emergency lights. And we will request ground power, and we will also release the stairs. And there wasn't any baggage. No, that's fine. So we'll see the loaders in a sec. There go the stairs. GPU is attached. I'm going to see if we can get away here. I think it's around 6:35 AM, but I'm going to see if we can get away for around 7. GPU should be available. There we go. GPU on the bus. And we will go cabin lights. And we'll get everything started to get aligned. So UTC time is 6:36. Okay, here come the caterers. Okay, so while they're doing that, I'm going to get the flight plan from SimBrief. so flight number 4375, departing there, arrive, and our alternate is Amsterdam. And we are departing at 0700. Registration, always be Chiraka for the time being. Might see if I can go for a different airline after this, or maybe even with some other country. I was thinking of actually getting it over here to Australia, Virgin Australia. Anyway, that all looks good. Passengers auto, freight auto, 0 fuel weight auto, scheduled block time. Departure runway is 05 left, it's saying here today. Which is interesting. I haven't done a I've done a 05 left departure once here, so okay, something different. And then that route looks okay. And that all looks good. Go back into SimToolkitPro and we'll load our last SimBrief flight plan, which looks good. Catering looks like it's finished. Beautiful morning though here. And what's our temperature? Yeah, plus 5 degrees. Okay. And so those are the flight plans. I will request our clearance here now from Manchester. So we will continue. That all looks correct. 05 left, LFOB runway 30, that's all good. And our call sign is 90 hotel, 90 hotel. So it's not getting the call sign right here still, which is something that hopefully they'll fix in their next update. The FSHud next update actually looks like it has a lot of fixes and everything, so that should be great actually. I'm not going to change the call sign, and we're going to have our call sign as... I'll probably do it in a second. Continue. And let's just bring up Navigraph here now as well. And while that's all happening, let's just get GSX to load everybody. So we will request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Okay, let's see how effective this will be as well. Or how accurate. That's pretty good.
Do you want to board crew?
And we will board crew.
Boarding starting.
And we are going to import our SimBrief flight. See, this is it now. So we've got our 05 left and our list to Sierra departure. Transition listo, which is fine. Then our destination, so runway 30. Looks like it's a 4-knot tailwind, so that we might have to change that runway on arrival. But our approaches, so we're going to be approaching via where is it? Of
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
that was quick. Okay, let's get back in the cockpit. So we will select our approach, and we will be doing from Velo 1 Bravo, which is correct. To runway 30, we have an ILS, or we have a VOR DME, or a VOR, or we have an RNAV. That's from a transition final. Okay, we're going to transition via BOV 1. We're going to add that to the route. So Velo 1 Bravo to Velol, and then ILS runway 30 via the BOV 1 transition. That doesn't look right either. Oh wait, LFOB, sorry, LFPO. Okay, there's a few airports here around each other. We have Charles de Gaulle, we have Orly, we have Le Bourget, and we've got R1, Beauvais, which is a good way north. Okay, so that is correct. And the Beauvais 1, Velal, Vepet, Nemid, Matid, and then could we do a straight in? I think we're overflying the runway, making a left-hand turn. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, that looks good. Velo to Velo. 1 to VOV1 CI30, yep. And that all looks good, I think. Do we have any altitude restrictions? So it's saying here our expected altitude 33,000 feet. That all looks good as well. Matted 5,000. Velol flight level 140. Okay. This should all be okay. There's no lower down altitude restrictions, and then the ILS we're probably going to be what, 1,800 feet on the approach. Sorry, so from the VOR on radial 100, so VOR 3000 overflying the airport, and then on a 100 degree radial 141 to 200 knots, and then distance 6.9, miles from Beauvais, make a right hand turn, 200 knots to intercept at 303 heading at 1800 feet. Okay, so that's going to be a descending arc. Okay, that looks good. And I think that restriction looks good there as well. So 3000 above. Maybe above 1, and can I put in a caret here at 3000? Change altitude above 3000. That's actually changed it there now, which is good, because it's stepping us down. So if I took that out, that's requiring us a big descent there, down from probably what looks like 5,000. So I'm going to go above at 3,000.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
They need to really change those American accents. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. So let's go with this. And can I change my call sign? Here we go, flight number is... Call sign is Max 90 Hotel. Request flight clearance.
Manchester clearance, Williams Max 90 Hotel, gate 53, request clearance to C with information, Victor. Max 90 Hotel, clear to E5 lift 2 Sierra, departure, runway, 05 left, initial climb, 3000, then is filed, squawk, 6551. Clear to C via lift 2 Sierra, departure, runway, 05 left, initial climb, 3000, then is filed, squawk, 6551, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Blue Max 90 Hotel, Redback correct. When ready, contact Manchester ground 121.7. When ready, contact Manchester ground 121.7. Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Okay, so we've got our flight clearance. So now what I will do is I will fire up FSLTL, even though realistically I don't think I think it makes things worse until the FSHud kind of actually fixes how it handles the traffic injection, but we'll see. Hopefully the next few updates will be better. So it's looking like it's injecting a lot of traffic here. And what I will do actually before anything else is I'll just get our fueling started so that we can go ahead with our performance calculations in a second. So fuel, our target fuel is OFB load sheet is what I need.
Thank you.
5,146. Maybe I should actually go fuel and then 1/3, maybe less. 1,000. And FS setup, current services. 5146 kilos. That looks good.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Okay, fueling is started. Got an aircraft there. Maybe behind, beside us. Got a Sun Express. Cool. Do we have anything else? Saudi. Seems quite low. Anyway, okay. So fueling, so boarding is completed, which is good. I'll just let the fueling complete here. And I will start with the checklist. So park and brake is set. Battery and standby power is on, emergency lights are on, ground power is on, lights will be, wheel well light is on, everything else is fine. IRS is set to nav, the fire oxygen tests, that's good. Three squibs, it's all good. 3 squibs is good. Let's do the airspeed warning. Stall warning is good. Oxygen tests are set and good. Pack signs can go auto. Our yaw damper is coming on. Window heats also will come on to 5 degrees. Put on our fuel pump, left aft fuel pump for our APU. And we will just wait here now until our fueling is completed. And then we will go ahead and start the APU, but for now we can actually go ahead and do our IRS position setup. So we'll take the left IRS, and we are at Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. That is good. And Echo Golf Charlie Charlie to Lima Foxtrot. Where are we? Lima Foxtrot Oscar Bravo. Foxtrot Oscar Bravo. And we are flight number Ryanair UK. Let's pull up the OFP. (4375). And we're going to go departure arrival. We're going to go departing 05 left. There's our routing down here. So 05 left on the Listo to Sierra departure. And then our routing after that. So that's to Lista, and then we are Papa 18. So it's Lista to Papa 18, and then Telba, L151 via Telba. That's good. And then Yankee 803 via mid, and Mike 605 via Sierra Foxtrot Delta, and then M605 again via Zidil. That's taking us via Wafu, which I think I will leave because I did see that on I saw that on the flight plan, I think, so I'll leave that. I'll check for any discontinuities. And then we've got Juliet 150 via Petax, yeah, so it's a slight discrepancy. And then we've got Velol. And we're on to our arrivals, and we are going to be coming in on runway 30, and we're going to be on the ILS. Could do the RNAV. We'll do the ILS. Transitioning via BOV 1, and we are doing the Velol 1 Bravo. Velol 1 Bravo. Selected, and that is good. Now we can do a little bit of a discontinuity check. So we'll set this to plan. And let's get it back here, and then legs. We can step through everything now. So stepping through, we've got some altitude restrictions coming out of Manchester here. 4,000, 2, 3, 4,000 or above. 5,000 at Listo, and then afterwards we can resume our climb south. Apple Disset, Topsu, Italy. That's all good. Wafu, there we go. Hardy, Zidil, Petax, Velol. So Velol 250 at 140 or below. So on our star chart we have Velol 250 and flight level 140 or below. That looks good. Then next is Vepet at flight level 90 or below. Then we'll have Nemed at flight level 070 or below. And then a hard restriction of Matid at 5,000. And then we're on to Beauvais Teal. So BOV, and we've got an altitude restriction here of 3,000 or above and 200 knots, and that then plays into what we were seeing here a while ago, where on the approach you have to be 3,000 and then descending not above 200 knots to distance of 6.9 nautical miles from the BOV VOR, and then we can start to make our right hand turn to intercept the glide slope for runway 30 on a heading of 303 degrees, and that will be 4.7, yeah, final approach fix 4.7 miles at 1,800 feet, and then 4 miles we should be at 1,580 feet. That all looks good. 3 degree glide slope. Decision altitude 4, yeah, that's fine. That all looks good. And then BOV 7, yeah, it's all good. And then let's just step through this to make sure it has the approach correct. So we've got the BOV, and then we've got the outbound leg on a 100 degree track, so BOV -7. Oh, that's how I could do it in future. BOV -7 on a 100 degree track. Huh. That's kind of what I wanted to do for our approach into Manchester. Anyway. And then BOV 7, I'm going to put in... look, we're going to be at 200 knots anyway, so that's fine. And then CI 30 is, here we go, 1,800 or above. So that is our profile. That all looks good. And then the runway at 409 feet. Runway threshold 409. And then missed approach will be 303 track to 1,100 feet, looks like. And then basically right hand turn to intercept V of VVR. And we'll be vectored for missed approach. Cool. That looks good. Execute. We can go back. Probably have our fuel now. Back to our menu. Ground services. Yeah, I'm going to release the fuel truck. And we can get our APU on. APU starting up. Get some panel lights on. That's quite nice actually with the sun there. Wonder if we're gonna have any traffic today. Okay, so we're basically just waiting for the APU to start up, which it looks like it's settling down, and here we've got APU available. So APU gens are going to be on. Ground power disconnected. AC over to the APU gens. I'll get the rest of the fuel pumps on, and the packs now can go to auto. Get some airflow in here. Along with the APU bleed. And we can get rid of our ground power. I want to just see if this voltage drops to... Yeah, there we go, voltage gone. So, that's all good. So the altimeter is not set yet. What is our weather? Weather looks like it is 1012. Okay, weather's set. Transponder is set. Fueling, loading, boarding completed. Takeoff data. Now we haven't done takeoff data yet, so let's just zip on over here to the virtual performance tool. It would be nice once the EFB is implemented here. Keep saying it, but yeah. It's a bit ridiculous now, it's nearly a year. You know, it's been in development, so. But yeah, hopefully once it comes along it'll be worth the wait. Okay, so back down to the reference page here. So let's get some of this data input. Let's just bring up the load sheet. Actually, I do need to set the passenger numbers because that isn't going to be set by fuel is fine. 184 passengers is what it's saying, but I don't know if that's, yeah, 157. 157 passengers and 4,200 kilos of luggage, so we're going to do 2,100 and 2117. The rear. That looks good, and fuel is all good as well. Back to the FMC, init ref. So our cost index, let's just pull up the OFP. Cost index of 20. Reserve fuel is 0.1. Again, it's usually the same with these short flights. Zero fuel weight, let's pull that up. Cruise altitude is, I'm pretty sure it was 33,000. Yeah, 33,000 feet. 330. And the top cruise wind is 329 at 77. Transition altitude, do we have a transition altitude here at Manchester? What is that usually? 5,000 feet. So let's set that at 5001. Because our hard restriction on our departure is 5,000 feet at Listo. So our departure brief: when instructed, contact Scottish Control after takeoff. Port call sign, SID designator, current altitude and initial cleared altitude. SIDs include noise, preferential routes. Expect first CP, DLC, data link authority, that's fine. And speed max 250 knots below flight level 100. And we're at the Listo 2 Sierra departure. These SIDs require minimum climb gradients, that's fine, we're all good for that. And routing, climb straight ahead at 1.2 miles from MCT, turn right to a 149er track. That's all fine. That's interesting, the left-hand runway. Has an earlier turn. No turns below 760 feet, that's fine. That all looks good. Okay, and performance data. Let's go get this set up. So it is Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. We're on runway 05 left. We're going to be using the full runway because FSHud doesn't support intersection takeoffs. Condition is dry. Wind is, you can see here, variable 1 knot, so negligible really. Outside air temperature is 3 degrees, QNH of 1013 now. Optimum flaps and our takeoff weight is 65,200. Our center of gravity of 18.2%. Can you put in wind VRB? It's not, it's just figures. Okay, so I mean, it's saying VRB at 1 knot. I'm just going to put half the same, 3503, okay. Just use that. 1 headwind, 3 crosswind, yeah, that's fine. Much better to play it a little bit safe. Okay, so we're going to do assumed temperature takeoff here of 33 degrees. And it's going to be a derated 22k takeoff. 88.8%, that is bang on what I have here. And then it is a flap 1 takeoff. 18.2, and then our QRH is 147. 147 again. And it is 152. Let's just put that in. Okay. Oh, looks good. Execute. So 711, that's not too bad. So altimeter set, yeah, so takeoff data is now set. We're going to set our 152 in our speeds. And everything else looks like it's all set. Landing altitude pressurization panel. So we've got 33,000 here, and then our landing altitude I think was 400, thereabouts. The airport elevation is 359 feet, so 400 set, that is all good. Departure is briefed and checked, flight directors can come on. Got our master. And second, and radios for either set. Doors. What I will do here is I'll just get our chocks away. Please set park brakes immediately. Okay. Parking brakes are set. Doors are closed. Ground equipment is clear. Chocks are removed. Request push and start clearance.
Manchester Brown, William X 90 Hotel, gate 53. Request
Let's
push
fly
back
off.
and start up. Blue Max 90 Hotel, push back and start up, approved.
Push and start
Push
approved.
back and start up, approved. William X 90 Hotel.
Okay, push and start approved, so we're going to prepare for push and start. Do we want de-icing? We do not want
Due to
de-icing.
icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
And our QRH is 1013. Let's just get that corrected. There we go. Okay, jetway should be going away.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Now, the ultimate question with GSX, is it left or right? I mean, the nose you want going left. Trying to do it.
Release parking brakes, please.
Go either way anyway, so. Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Actually, there's a small bit of fog, so I'm actually just going to redo the takeoff calculation. I'm going to have engine anti-ice on. It doesn't actually change anything, so we're good. Negligible difference, so we're good. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Gonna get the terrain on.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, ready for engine start. Anti-collision light can come on. Wheel lights off. Anti-collision light on. Fuel pumps on. Packs off. Ignition, engine start both. Ignition mode, ground, engine number 2. Waiting for start. Okay, good start in 2. Starting engine number 1. %. Okay, good engine start in 1 and 2. Okay, GSX. Confirm good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, we're going to go engine start switches continuous. Gen 1 and Gen's on the bus. APU off. Max auto.
Unlocking gear.
ISO valve auto, APU bleed off. Probe heats on. Engine anti-ice on. There we go. Electrical hydraulic pumps. On.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay, so gens 1 and 2 are on. Engines 1 and 2 start switches are continuous. Probe heats are on. Probe heats are on. Engine anti-ice is on. Engine 1 and 2 bleeds are on. Packs auto. Recirc fans auto. ISO valve auto. APU and APU bleeds are off. Flaps, we will set flaps 1. Elevator trim is 6.5 units. Set. Flight controls are full and free. engine instruments are checked. We are going to arm LNAV. LNAV armed. Auto throttle is armed. Warning recall is checked. All doors and hatches are locked. We can request our taxi.
Manchester ground, Blue Max 90 Hotel, request taxi.
Auto brake set RTO.
0 Hotel, taxi to holding point, runway, 05 left, 5 Golf, Juliet, Kilo, Bravo, Alpha. Taxi to holding point, runway, 05 left, via Golf, Juliet, Kilo, Bravo, Alpha, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Okay, via Golf Juliet Kilo. So Golf Juliet Kilo, Bravo, Alpha. Easy. Okay, taxi light on. Alright, let's go, let's do recall check. Takeoff config warning, parking brake. Takeoff config warning is clear. Let's get rolling. So Golf Juliet Kilo. So one of the reasons I'm pretty sure why there's no traffic really at the moment is because it's probably like it's like 4 in the morning over in the UK. So is FSLTL controlling that traffic? Do you know, is it going by Flight Radar 24? So I'm thinking of, you know, changing it up and having it over here, Virgin Australia. So we're on Juliet. Kilo, Bravo, Alpha. Okay, we're on Kilo. could have done that intersection departure there. Hopefully the next version of FSHud supports it. But I think the most important thing that it starts to actually support is our go-arounds. It's a pretty glaring omission. Anyway, coming up here to 05 left.
Blue Max 9er 0 Hotel. Contact Manchester Tower 118.62. Contact Manchester Tower 118.62. Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Okay. I think we are ready for departure. Let's just do our fuel flow check. Reset then rate. Taxi lights can stay off. Runway turn off. Lights coming on. Strobes are going to strobe and steady. Transponder is transmitting. And TCAS on. Runway confirm. We are ready for departure.
Manchester Tower, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Runway 05 left, ready for departure.
Blue Max 90 Hotel. Line up, runway 05 left.
Line up, runway 05 left, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Max 90 Hotel, wind, variable, at 1 knots, runway 05 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 left, cleared for takeoff, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Okay, cleared for takeoff, starting timer. Engine stable, toga. Check.
E1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Okay, bug up. And flaps up.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, contact Manchester, approach 118.57.
Contact Manchester, approach 118.57, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Manchester Center, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Listen to Sierra, departure at 2,800.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 50.
Continue climb, flight level 50, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Okay, climbing 50. Engine spooling up.
3 Foxtrot Sierra, radar contact, expecting Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent. Expecting 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent. Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra. Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra, ready for descent. Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra, descent.
Okay, you're gonna bring the autopilot in.
Level 200, cleared in 1
LNAV,
Echo, arrival.
VNAV.
Descend and maintain. Flight
Okay,
level
let's do the
200,
after
cleared in
takeoff
1 Echo,
checklist.
Arrival, Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra.
Autopilot command engaged. Auto brake off.
Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra, descend and maintain. Flight level
Start switches
190,
off.
contact Kingston, approach 120.
How's the go checked?
Descend and maintain. Flight level 190, contact Kingston.
Runway turn off, lights off. Flaps are retracted. And cabin pressure is pressurizing.
World Express 078, heavy, radar contact, climb and maintain. Flight level 200. Climb and maintain. Flight level 200. World Express 078, heavy.
Okay, not a fantastic departure. You know, bank angle warnings kind of off the VNAV or the LNAV path and stuff. But yeah, anyway, we're on our way. No wind though at all. No crosswind on the takeoff roll. Was so no rudder input.
Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra, 1 Echo, arrival at flight
Love to know
level
where all this traffic is.
200, descending, flight level 100. UPS 232, heavy, radar contact, expecting 1 Echo,
Okay, we're going to switch to alt hold,
approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent.
just in case we don't get clearance after 5,000, because then we're going to go back on VNAV path.
Contacting East Midland, approach 120.12. Climb and maintain, flight level 250. Contact
Looks like we're out of all the fog now.
120.12. World Express 078. New Max 9 Hotel, climb and maintain, flight level 140.
Okay, I maintain 140.
Neptune 3 Foxtrot.
We can go alt intervent.
Contact, continue descent, flight level 100.
VNAV confirmed.
Flight level 100, Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra. UPS 232, heavy, radar contact, expecting 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent.
Expecting 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when
Above
ready for
5,000,
descent.
that's standard.
EGCC 232, heavy.
Delta 256, heavy, radar contact, maintain, flight level 390.
Maintain, flight level 390, Delta 256, heavy. UPS 232, heavy, ready for descent.
UPS 232, heavy, maintain, flight level 220.
Maintain, flight level 220, UPS 232, heavy.
UPS 232, heavy, cleared in 1 Echo, arrival.
Okay, let's get a little bit more climb performance here.
Arrival, UPS 232, heavy.
So if we just look here, climb 1, it's going to go to climb 89.1. Going to get full climb thrust. That is a big difference. Extra few feet per minute. So you can see the pitch forward there. That's as we pass 10,000, we're going to pitch forward for speed. So passing 10,000, landing lights off.
UPS 232, heavy, 200.
And cabin still pressurizing. Yep.
Descent is maintained. Flight level 200, UPS 232, heavy.
Room X90 Hotel, climb and maintain. Flight level 230.
Climb maintain
Flight
230.
level 230, William X90, Hotel.
Manchester Center, World Express 078, heavy, inbound, Monkey, at flight level 240, climbing, flight level 330. World Express 078, heavy, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 330. Continue climb, flight level 330, World Express
Okay,
078.
engine anti-ice snake go off.
Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra, descent and maintain, flight level
A little bit more
0,
performance
contact
again.
East Midland, approach 120.12. Descend and maintain.
Yes, there are clouds down there. I wonder what it's going to be like in...
Approach 120.12, Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra. UPS 232, heavy, descent and maintain.
Okay, so down in
Flight
Paris,
level
actually looks like there could be
190,
clouds
contact
down to 600 feet, so this could be interesting. Broken at 600, broken at 2500, broken at 3400, scattered at 1100, and overcast at 2000. And moderate rain, I think.
Manchester Center, UPS 232,
Okay.
heavy, in 1 echo, arrival, at flight level 200.
Could make for an interesting arrival.
Flight level 190.
UPS 232, heavy, radar contact, continue descent, flight level 100.
Continue descent. Flight level 100, UPS 232, heavy.
So our climb thrust now is 95.5. If I set it to max rate, let's see what we'll get. Target speed of 261 and 2 flight level 330 and 61 or 0649 Zulu. If I raise that and go max angle, it's 241. I'm sure that'll be entirely pleasant for the passengers though, so I think we're alright here now. Probably a good compromise.
Emirates 6 Mike Romeo, heavy, radar contact, maintain, flight level 360. Maintain, flight level 360, Emirates 6 Mike Romeo, heavy. Delta 132, heavy, expect rest 1 Alpha, arrival, Seoul ILS, approach, runway, 36 right, report when ready for descent. Expect the Romeo Echo Delta Foxtrot 1 Alpha, arrival, Sierra Uniform Golf Oscar Lima, ILS, approach, runway, 36 right, report when ready for descent, Delta 132, heavy. Delta 132, heavy, ready for descent. Room X90 Hotel, climb and maintain, flight level 320.
Climb and maintain. Flight level 320. William X90, Hotel.
Okay, got a little bit of time in the cruise, so we can actually might actually just see if I can go ahead and pull up the weather for Paris. there's Beauvais. Runway 30 and what does it look like? So, wind is 3504 knots and 4,000, rain, broken clouds at 300 feet, broken clouds at 800 feet, broken clouds at 1400 feet, scattered 1100, overcast 2000. Okay, this is interesting. QNH at 1005. Outside air temperature. Let's get some music on again. Outside air temperature is 7, so this is the engine anti-ice on landing. And the QNH 1005. Flaps 30. Anti-ice engine. Do you have an estimated landing rate?
Approach 120.12. UPS 232 heavy.
World Express 42 November heavy radar contact. Maintain flight level 330.
Maintain flight level 330. World Express 42 November heavy.
63.7, so 61,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's say 61,000 BRF add. Okay, runway surface condition. Okay, it looks like we can do a auto brake 3.
Hotel, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330. Climax
330 set. Okay.
Alpha Tango Papa, Hotel Alpha Romeo Delta 5 Victor, departure at 3 star, 400 climbing, 5 star. Delta 256, heavy, expect red 1 Alpha, arrival, Sierra Uniform Golf 1 Bravo, ILS, approach, runway, 06, report when ready for descent.
Expect red 1 Alpha, arrival, Sierra Uniform Golf 1 Bravo, ILS, approach, runway, 06, report when ready for descent, Delta 256, heavy.
Golf, Alpha Tango Papa, radar contact, continue climb.
Yeah, so our top of descent actually isn't too far away really. So let's get cracking with our planning. So
Altitude
on
5
our
nearly
descent,
ready for descent.
250, and winds, let me just pull them up. Descent winds, 310. 200 and 100. So 335 at 81. 337 at 20.
Delta 132, heavy descent and maintain. Flight
011
level 300.
at 15.
Descent and maintain. Flight level 300. Delta 132, heavy.
That's a bit of a change there. Okay. Execute and transition. Let's set the Q and H here as well. There's 1005 as far as I'm aware. There we go, set. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. And 1005 is the QNH. Cabin rate is 190 feet per minute. We are cruising and target speed, yeah, that's fine. We're going to be there in a few minutes. Let's get our fix rings in. So runway 30 and our 10 mile, our 4 mile. Might be a little bit deceptive here because we're going to be doing that loop, the outbound course via the VOR. Anyway, so we haven't gotten any approach clearances or anything yet. So let's just see. Descent, destination weather is set, arrival data is set. Landing altitude, let's just have a look at our approach brief. Minimums are 497, let's get those dialed in. Localizer is 10995. set. And set. This could be a minimum, nearly a minimums approach actually, because our minimums are 497 and broke clouds to 600 feet. Now look, it's not you know, cloud ceiling or anything like that. I reckon we'd break through 2,000 feet and we'd probably see the runway, but yeah, could be expecting a go around here. So final approach course 303. And 303. Is set. Airport elevation 359, runway elevation 297. Missed approach is climb straight ahead to 1100 feet, then a right hand turn, max to 220 knots, and 2 VOR climbing 2000. And we have our VOR frequency here of 10965. Let's get that in our missed approach. 10965. coming up as VOR, which is correct. And everything else looks good. If we do the missed approach, I'm just going to quit FSHud and I'm going to put us back on this approach manually. What I'll probably do is missed approach, come back around here, 130 and outbound leg again. And that would be that. And we will be on our approach speeds. Do we have our approach speed here? VREF +5 is 148. Flap 30 landing, VREF here is 146. We'll take that. So 146, which means we should be around about 800 feet per minute. 770, 780 feet per minute descent rate. Okay. And then on our approach at our top descent. Transition level by ATC, RNAV1, GNSS or DME required. That all looks good. This is going to be very restricted airspace though, with all of those airports around. Okay, so we're approaching top of descent. So I'm going to go well, actually we won't need to do anything here because we've set our altitude there at that. We should be getting something in a minute. Okay, so destination weather is obtained, arrival data is set, our landing altitude is set, radios have been set, localizer, ILS frequency and courses have been set, engine anti-ice will be as required, warning recall, checked, FMC reset, acknowledged, that was from the earlier on, unscheduled descent, minimum set 497, approach and missed approach has been briefed, auto brake 3 set, it'll be a flap 30 landing. And everything else looks good, just waiting for our approach.
Max 9 at Kilo Hotel, descend and maintain flight level 230.
That was bang on time.
Flight level 230, Max 9 at Hotel.
We go VNAV alt intervent. And we should start to see us descend.
Hotel, 1 Bravo, arrival, Bravo Oscar Victor 1, ILS, approach, runway 30, report when ready for descent.
Okay, runway 30 ILS, the Velol 1 Bravo, parking 58, which I'm sure is fine, transition POV 1, that's all good.
Expect Velol 1 Bravo, arrival Bravo, Oscar Victor 1, ILS, approach, runway 30, report when ready for descent, Max 90, Hotel.
Manchester Center, Neptune 3 Foxtrot Sierra 1 Echo, arrival at flight level 200, descending flight level 100. 574 heavy radar contact.
Okay, so I'm expecting us here to be landing and exiting via Whiskey.
574 heavy.
Mailman 112, radar contact, maintain flight level 220. Maintain flight level 220112.
We've already captured our VNAV path again. And let's just go report ready for descent.
Hotel, ready for descent.
And let's just go stand 1, probably. No, that's light aviation. Main parking area is over here, so... charts. Airport parking, is this the chart? That's what I'm looking at. Airport briefing. Nope. Oh, here we are. Stand 9.
Radar contact. Maintain flight level 370.
Okay, go around here
Flight
and
level 370. American 716.
stand 9.
Heavy.
Okay. Those clouds. Okay, we're just actually leaving the UK there. Where that is.
World Express 078. Heavy. Radar contact. Maintain flight level 330. Maintain flight level 330. World Express 078. Heavy. Direct 6 micro Leo. Heavy. Contact approach 119.02. Contact approach 119.02. Emerge 6 micro Leo. Heavy. Blue Max 90 Hotel. Descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain flight level 230. Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Sending 230 already. That's good.
Heavy. Radar contact. Maintain flight level 410.
Maintain flight level 410. Twin meter 7 heavy.
Yeah, we are depressurizing, that's fine. How's it gonna go? Checked. Yes. Okay, we're on alt hold. We're going to go slow right back for energy management purposes because our path is getting away from us now, so that will allow us to use our speed, or allow us to gain speed in order to bring back the path in a second. Steep rate of descent.
Max 9 Hotel descent and maintain flight level 190, contact Marseille, center 124.5.
Descend and maintain flight level 190, contact Marseille, center 124.5, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Marseille center, Blue Max 90 Hotel, inbound, FX, at flight level 230, descending, flight level 190.
Max 9 Hotel, radar contact, continue descent, flight level 190.
Continue descent, flight level 190, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Marseille Center, American 716, heavy, inbound, Echo Lima Tango Echo Golf, at flight level 370. American 716, heavy, radar contact, maintain, flight level 370. Maintain, flight level 370, American 716, heavy. Blue Max 90 Hotel, contact Paris, center 119.82.
Contact Paris, center 119.82, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Paris center, Blue Max 90 Hotel, inbound, FX, at flight level 200, descending, flight level 190.
Not sure I'm going to make this restriction here.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, radar contact, continue descent, flight level 190. Continue descent, flight level 190, Blue Max 90 Hotel. Paris Center, quality 6 Victor Alpha, Lima Alpha November Victor 5 Hotel, departure at 2,500, climbing, flight level 120.
Paris Center, at X6213, heavy, Lima Alpha November Victor 5 Hotel,
Use a bit of speed brake here, helps out.
300, climbing, flight level 120.
6 Victor Alpha, radar contact, continuous climb, flight level 120. Continuous climb, flight level 120, quality 6 Victor Alpha. Blue Max 90 Hotel, descend and maintain, flight level 110, contact Legal, approach 118.15. Descend and maintain, flight level 110, contact Legal, approach 118.15, Blue Max 90 Hotel. FedEx 621, Legal, approach, Blue Max 90 Hotel, inbound, at flight level 190, descending, flight level 110.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, radar contact, continue descent, flight level 110.
Continue descent, flight level 110, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Okay, engine anti-ice is going on, entering some clouds.
7157, radar contact, expect Romeo Lima Papa 9 Hotel, arrival, Oscar Kilo India, Echo, ILS, approach, runway, 08 left, report when ready for descent. Expect Romeo Lima Papa 9 Hotel, arrival, Oscar Kilo India 6 Echo, ILS, approach, runway, 08 left, report when ready for descent, 7157. Nileberg 7157, ready for descent.
Okay, coming back on path. Speed brakes are going in. We were coming back on the path and now it's getting away from us again. Gonna pause the video here now, or the music. It's gonna start getting interesting.
Max 90 Hotel, cleared Balo 1 Bravo, arrival.
Cleared Balo 1 Bravo, arrival, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
That was gonna go checked. I wonder does VNAV bring the speed back and the altitude restriction automatically at this point to a safe level in order to give itself the headroom to pull back the altitude when needed. Don't actually know.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, descended, maintain, flight level 70, contact Paris, center 119.82.
Descend and maintain, flight level 70, contact Paris, center 119.82, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Yeah, there we go now, speed's increasing, altitude
Paris, center,
down we
Blue
go.
Max 90 Hotel, Balo 1 Bravo, arrival, at flight level 110, descending, flight level 70. Blue Max 90 Hotel, radar contact, continue descent, flight level 70. Continue descent, flight level 70, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
And I think just to make the 9,000 here, yeah, we should actually make it. I'm not even going to touch the speed brake, it's kind of pulling us back here now nicely. Okay, cool, that was all VNAV, that was nicely done. Okay, 10 checks below 10,000, landing, runway, turn on, flights on.
Climb and maintain, flight level 200, contact de Gaulle, departure 124.35. Silent maintain, flight level 200, contact de Gaulle, departure 124.35, quality 6 Victor Alpha. Nile, bird 7157, turn right to heading 076.
Turn right to heading 076, Nile Bird 7157.
Nile, bird 7157, cleared ILS, approach, at flight level 50, runway 08 right, report established on localizer.
Cleared ILS, approach, at flight level 50, runway
Okay, this shouldn't be happening. Our speed is getting away from us.
Beauvais approach.
Should be a 250 knot hard restriction there on the speed, so...
At flight level 80, descending, flight level 50.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, radar contact, continue descent, flight level 50.
Continue
Traffic.
descent, flight level 50. Blue Max 90 Hotel.
Traffic acknowledged. Okay, making our descent restriction here at 5,000. I'm gonna stall the speed brake. Oh, that's cool. You can see the radar sweep. Nice.
Max 90 Hotel, proceed direct Bravo Oscar Victor, maintain, flight level 50.
Proceed direct Bravo Oscar Victor, maintain, flight level 50. Blue Max 90 Hotel.
The rain off to the left there. Yeah, here we are, look. There's that cloud level, I would imagine. Should be getting our descent clearance there now soon to 3,000. Okay, yeah, Vina, bring the speed back to the flap up speed, that makes sense. I thought it would have, the autopilot should have reacted a bit more than that though. We're kind of 6 degrees nose up. I suppose, in theory, you'd want to be at this altitude coming in over the airport.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, descend and maintain, 3,000, UN 81005.
Descend and maintain, 3,000, Blue Max 90 Hotel.
You wouldn't want to be too low down just in case, you know, there's traffic. In case there's traffic on a go around maybe, or yeah, now look at this. That's awesome. below 5,000, set standard. And I'm actually going to do speed intervent 200. And we're only supposed to be 3,000 or above at BOV, so I'm going to just leave the speed bleed back here because it's max 200 knots on the outbound leg. Just use a little bit of speed brake here. Help us down to 200. And the flaps up speed, so we're going to go flap 1.
Max 90 Hotel, turn left to heading 101, descend and maintain 1,800. Blue Max 90 Hotel, UN8 1005, speed ILS, approach at 1,800, runway 30, report established on localizer.
Cleared ILS, approach at 1,800, runway 30, report established on localizer. Blue Max 90 Hotel, turn left to heading 101, descend and maintain 1,000.
Okay, now this arc here I would imagine will come back in once we bleed our speed right back. Because that's the 10-mile ring here, I'm actually going to go flap 5. And speed brake in. Gonna change this to the bank angle indicator to 30 degrees of bank angle. And we are still on LNAV. Let us reset this down and go . Not sure what's just after happening here, but let's keep an eye on this. Don't want to be going too far down. Okay, that looks like it's joined up. 5-mile ring. So reset our altitude. We're on path. Looking good. Localizer alive. Gonna arm approach mode. Okay, Vorlock capture, autopilot engaged, single channel.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, established on localizer.
Blue Max 90 Hotel, wind 100 degrees at 4 knots, clear to land 30.
Cleared to land 30. Blue Max 90 Hotel.
engine start. Switches can go continuous. Engine anti-ice is on. Just waiting for glide slope intercept. And to prepare for glide slope intercept, we will go gear down, flap 15. Arm the flap, arm the spoilers, spoilers armed, auto brake 3. Glide slope capture. Foreground altitude is set. And we're going to go flap 30.
1,000.
Checked. Runway in sight. Okay, landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flap 30, green light, spoilers armed, auto brake 3. Landing checklist complete. Auto brake disengaged, I have control.
Plus 100.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue. Reverser's green, decel. 80 knots. 60 knots, reverser stowed. Manual braking. And welcome to Beauvais. Exiting at Whiskey. God, that's annoying, those little stutters on just when you touch down. Happened before at Shannon, but it hasn't happened now like that in a while. Yeah, that's incredibly annoying. Throws off the entire landing, the whole experience. And look at this now, these signs and everything off as well. But yeah, it was alright. Interesting approach actually.
Max 90 Hotel Hotel, runway vacated with Whiskey.
Blue Max 90 Hotel Hotel, taxi 2, parking 585 Whiskey.
Taxi 2, parking 58 via Whiskey. Blue Max 90 Hotel Hotel.
And just skip around that. And we've vacated, so we've got an airline here. I'm actually just going to whip it around to the right. And before we kind of move off anywhere here now, we're just going to do a quick cleanup. So, auto brake off, spoilers stowed, flaps can come up. Flight director's off. Taxi lights on, landing lights, runway turn off lights off, APU on, engine start switches off, Engine anti-ice down for a moment. Probe heats off. And everything else looks good. I think that is it. Flaps up, speed brake retracted. Transponder can come off. I'll go to standby. And off. Anti-ice off as well. That looks all good. Okay, let's go to stand. Nice old airport, actually. I'm gonna change the parking to... Oh well, doesn't have any. Alright, just gonna get FS. Okay, I might wait actually over here and see what we have in a sec. Use 6, I suppose. Or is that 9? Parking. Gate. Gate 1. Gate 9. A. I think this is 9. Medium. Press follow me. No. And we're gonna use Transavia. Okay, GSX default. The marshaller has been dispatched on site. Where? Okay, can I request to follow me? That's 5. Oh, sorry, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. There's parking there. Gate 9, gate 5, gate 6, small. Let's just use gate 6. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Ah, Transavia. I'll actually be on a flight with them in June. Naples to Amsterdam. Jeez, it's very hard to get moving on the ground here. I wonder is it the textures of the airport tarmac and the rain? Must make a big difference. Where's the marshaller? There's no marshaller. Oh. Or is that him behind everything? Up there? Oh, how annoying. Okay, park and brake on. Please cut engines, so APU is on the bus. 2 blues, 1 red, engine's dead. Awesome.
The boarding requested.
That's pretty cool. So we had that fuel control levers were off, anti-collision lights off,
Passengers
ground
bus is coming.
equipment will get in position. So the chocks, did it put the chocks on? No, it didn't. So chocks on and request ground power. And ISO valve open, flight directors off. That's all good. Ground power available. GPU on. AC to ground power.
Passengers deboarding starting.
APU can go off. It's a really annoying switch. Off. APU bleed off. Alright, well, that was it. That was a nice approach actually. You know, finally to overfly the airport and do the loop around. I suppose we could try that actually, going back to Manchester instead of having those vectors next time. Except we'll set like maybe an overfly altitude of Manchester at like maybe 5,000 feet like this. Because it's only a 3,500 feet intercept then. But I'm sure that has it in that procedure as well anyway, so. All good. Right, that's it for today anyway. It's just got a little bit brighter. But this airport's quite nice as well actually. Tiny airport. Well, 4 airports in France though, or in Paris. It's quite big as well, isn't it? But yeah, it's a very small runway. It's a very narrow runway actually, so it's quite, you kind of have to nail the touchdown. But now I did that, you know, GSX, or not GSX, Oh, the stutters, do you know? They're so off-putting, and yeah, kind of you can really throw you off when you're landing because it's like right at the flare kind of as well. So I think I kind of managed to just about rescue it. So yeah, until the next one anyway, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and next one we'll do the return here from Beauvais back to Manchester, and then after that, yeah, then we'll see. I might see if I can make a change of some sort in you know, in what's it called, pilot's life, just to kind of keep things fresh in a new place, new aircraft, new scenery. Be good. But yeah, thanks for tuning again, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and comment on the videos if you want, like them if you want. You know, it's good to kind of get feedback, and if you have any suggestions, throw them in the comments, and or for flights or anything like that. And yeah, we'll see if we can get to do some of those flights as well. It's good, some suggestions would be good, maybe challenging landings or something like that. That would be cool. Alright, thanks guys, chat to you in the next video.